You can see the factory was running a hot and fast MIG bead, and there's quite a bit of inconsistency in here. So as such, it's not that surprising that we are having the cracking that we are. That's of course not the only thing involved. There's lots of factors, especially when welding non-ferrous metals, but that's just something that's just jumping out at me at the moment. So the worst part we had was this one pipe had cracked right off of the collector, completely all the way around. So right now it's just a matter of working on the fit up. One thing I didn't show, but that I did, is I have witness marks here, right here, and then again over here. And those are just going to help make sure that I don't have this collector turned any more than a few degrees. Now that our piece that we're welding has heated up, I've switched to a pulse, and the only reason I've switched to a pulse is just to help try to draw some of the heat out. So I still get that full heat there momentarily so I can burn in, and then it backs off so I can fill without having to worry about sinking this weld too far actually into the runners. I'm finding there's a lot of junk in these welds. It's just carbon and oil and fuel that sort of leaked into the pores of the metal. I'm really having to work to float a lot of the stuff out, and sometimes I'm just sort of really pouring in a bit of extra heat, just trying to float the stuff out to the outside edges so I can build up a decent weld right where the crack is. Alright, well now it's time to slip in our new tailpipe. Only thing is to pull our tailpipe we gotta remove our track bar, and to get our track bar out we're gonna have to pull our shock. To pull the shock we have to pull the frame. No, we don't have that, but it feels that way sometimes. So it's this axle hump in here that we can't slide in without pulling our track bar. Now, unfortunately though, if this thing were actually up on a hoist, we might be able to, because we can angle, on a hoist you can angle the tube vertically. Okay, we cut some of our tailpipe off, because we won't need all of it, and see if this will fit back in. Okay. This track bolt has a specific way it's supposed to go in. You want this flat head pointing towards the back. You do not want to put it in like this. If you put it in like this and you get in a bad rear ender, this can puncture the tank. These are oval lock nuts, so there is no need to put any type of Loctite on them. We want to go till our urethane bushing up here starts to squish, and that's about it. We do not want to squeeze the heck out of that thing. Time to put her on the ground. Want to put her on the ground? I think that's a yes. This battery should be mostly charged up now. Alright, well this girl's pretty well put that back together. There's a exhaust leak, most likely from the manifold. Sounds like it at least. So I'm going to heat cycle this and let it cool down a bit, come back, retorque all of the manifold bolts. We'll see if that tightens it up some. If not, then I will get a good aftermarket manifold gasket like a Remflex, for example. Remflex makes a very nice aftermarket graphite gasket that's nice and thick, so you get some good compression. So it's great on things like headers. So anyways, but we'll see. I might still be able to tighten this up okay, and we'll just go from there. We'll see how it is. But the bulk of the work she's done for the most part, which is great, because that means I will have a bit of time I can spend on yeah, all red there. Yeah, there's a lot of work there, so that's all right. It's all part of the fun. Not until you come back in the heated shop you start to realize it's only a couple degrees out there. Anyways, from Finn and I, as always, you take care of yourselves and have some fun out there. Mwah. Oh, yeah. I think we have an appointment with a soccer ball and the front yard. Hey? Yeah? Go find your ball? Okay. Alright, let's go. Hey. Oh, are you climbing in under here with me? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you want to at least help? Yeah, okay. You can come hold this for me. Yes.